we are talking horse racing today. Now, in the north, there's been snow, as you would have seen, and in the south, thunder and lightning. Good for business, both sides? No, very bad indeed.
Very bad, and most unusual. We expected bad weather in the European winter, but so we've lost quite a number of UK race meetings in December, but particularly in January. And we would have thought that we could make up for that with good weather in South Africa. But what we've seen on the Witwatersrand of late has been unbelievable.
Absolutely unusual.
We had race meetings cancelled at the Vaal and at Turffontein. We have a night race this evening, which is possibly going to be cancelled. We don't know. We're monitoring the situation very carefully. So the weather is affecting our business.
Very difficult situation. But I want to talk also about something, a pet hate, if you like, something that has really been irking me and I'm unhappy about. You also take bets on football, right?
Yes.
So the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations in Angola would have been on your radar screens and you're also making money on it. Now, does it matter when you have particularly terribly refereed games like we saw last night? For your business?
Godfrey, unfortunately, no. Well, fortunately, no, because the outcome of the game matters nothing to us. Ours is a pool bet. We have a percentage that we take out of the pool, which remunerates our shareholders and covers our costs. And the balance of the money stays in the pool, and we split that between the winning tickets. So it doesn't matter to us, and therefore we have no reason to try to influence the outcome of the game.
I can tell you there were a lot of unhappy faces last night, including myself, when we saw some shocking decisions, including a goal allowed that wasn't a goal. But anyway, away from the football, let's talk about spending and your business. Now, last year, of course, it was a very difficult end to the year 2009. Have we seen any kind of change in 2010?
Well, it's difficult to say for us because we've been impacted by the weather. But up to the end of December, we saw it as pretty flat year on year. So no great shakes, no uptick yet. Our costs are under control. But, you know, we're watching January very carefully because the number of meetings that have been cancelled due to inclement weather will definitely affect our half-year results.
But I would imagine this year as well, you would be looking at perhaps today's meeting at the Reserve Bank and thinking, if Jill just was soft and cut, that surely would aid spending.
I believe so, yes, and we would welcome that very much.
Now, that's unlikely to happen because I think the majority, in fact, more than the majority of economists are saying there's unlikely to be any cut. But you also had a hit this year. You announced what would amount to a hit earlier, what was it, last week, where you spoke about losing the UK racing aspect of your business. Why was that, and why now?
Look, it was, there are 60 race courses in the UK, and we represented the top 30 of them. But the racing industry in the UK came together and they decided that it was in British and Irish racing's interests for them to compete in their own market, but to go together internationally. So it was not that they were unhappy with Phumelela. In fact, they were most complimentary about the role that we played in opening up the market for them. So it was more of a strategic decision in the interests of British racing. We are a very big customer of theirs as well. And the transaction that they did was for the bricks and mortar market only. So there remain other areas where we still have discussions and where we are exploring strategic relationships. And we're also talking to other jurisdictions that have fantastic horse racing, where we will be looking to replace UK product with different product. And I must say to you, although it will impact on us in the short term, in the medium to long term, I'm actually quite optimistic that this could be beneficial for us.
But how big a hit will that be?
We've indicated that what we made out of our UK contract last year was about 14% of our earnings. Now we're going to go work very hard not to have as big an impact on that, on our earnings than that. But it's early days. Although I believe medium and long term we will actually have a better business.
Yeah, but that suggests perhaps you should be looking away from the UK and perhaps looking more around other parts of the world
We
where
are.
there's a strong pedigree of horse racing, like your Middle East, amongst the Arab countries.
We have a good relationship with Dubai, and then on the European continent there's some fantastic horse racing, which we believe our punters will find very, very attractive to watch, to follow and to bet on.